is our Jackson Kayak Uni-Shock Bulk Head system. It's really unique in the whole industry. I don't believe that there's another shock absorbing system that relies on components that are already in the boat. So we're not adding a whole lot of weight to the boat, and yet we're absorbing a whole lot of impact with what we've already got in there. When you suffer a piton or slam into a rock or whatever it is you do, this will actually slide back, and it's the foam itself. It's the foam wall itself that absorbs the impact. So this rope that's attached here, this is all clamped off, and the foam will compress down to the point so that the bulkhead itself slides forwards, and then it will slowly spring back. So there's no way to get your feet jammed behind it. There's no way to have the side things break. You're not going to break your bolts and have the bulkhead end up in the front of the boat. It's an awesome system. Plus, we've also got these huge 3-inch foam pieces over the top of that. So we've got better than most boat companies have on top of a system that nobody else is using. It's a great idea. And I've done a couple pitons with this system, and I have to say that it's the softest, cushiest way to slam into the front of the boat that you've ever had. But on any of the little drops where you take a boof, you hit the bottom just a little bit, all that stuff is just really cushy. You don't get those jarring impacts to the ankles like you do in a lot of other boats. And you know, even on that little River Falls piton where I hit really, really hard, I didn't even get bruised knees. It's a great system. It works really well.
So this is what our Uni-Shock bulkhead system looks like outside of the boat. And this is just the basic system without the U-channel and the cleats on the front. But I want you to see what's inside the thing. Here we've got a fabricated aluminum bulkhead. We have two what we call the groove tubes, which are tubes and tracks that the boat or the bulkhead slides through. And as you see, the bulkhead slides in a very narrow slit for adjustability. And that is adjusted by the rope, just like the backband system. Now notice there's almost no gap in here whatsoever. This makes for an extremely strong bulkhead system. There's nowhere for the walls to compress to. You've got an 1/8-inch slit through here. This is a key component making the front of the boat rigid and stiff. You don't have to worry about the walls offsetting in a case of a pinning situation. Now you also notice there's these bungee cords with toggles on it. The purpose of this, and there's a 3-inch piece of foam in here. We ship, depending on the boat, 3-inch and 1.5 inch foam. What you're supposed to do with this foam is you're supposed to get in and see if it fits and covers up all of the room inside the boat without being trimmed. If it's too tight, you just take the toggle off, pull it off, trim it down a little bit, put it back on. And the goal here is to cover the entire outside of the boat so your feet have something to push on at all spots. Now also, if you look right here, this piece here doesn't look like a whole lot. It's just a cam strap, but this is your carrying handle. The next time you go to pick up your Hero or Rocker or your Dynamic Duo, put it on the shoulder, reach in, grab a hold of this. When you're going down a hill, you'll notice it doesn't slip off and you have much better control. This grab handle is awesome. Now look inside here. Pop my skirt, pull the bulkhead up, lock it down, boom. You want to relax, pop it up, push down. One of the things that makes the Uni-Shock bulkhead so awesome is the fact that you can adjust it as tight or loose as you want while inside the boat. No need to get out, no screws. It's awesome. Adjustability is key, but safety is the biggest factor in there.